Hi, I'm Stef Wild. I'm a yoga teacher for TXO Life, and today I'm going to take you through my top tips for achieving the Chaturanga Dandasana pose or half plank that is so common in Vinyasa and Hatha Yoga. And if you're a beginner to Hatha or Vinyasa yoga, you may find it really challenging, and I certainly did when I first started yoga, and to be honest, it took me a few years to master it, and I'm still always refining it as well. So I hope this helps you today. Before we get started though, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you know when we upload a new fitness tip video for you. Let's begin today on all fours. And I'm going to demonstrate to you what Chaturanga Dandasana is to begin with so that we know where we're headed. So generally we start in plank position and then we lower ourselves down to a half plank position. And what we're aiming for in Chaturanga Dandasana is a 90-degree angle between our wrists, elbows and shoulders. And as you can see, I'm already shaking. It is a really tricky pose. So to begin with, come down onto all fours, spread your fingers out nice and wide, and see if you can wrap the pointy bits of your elbows back towards you and let your elbow creases shine forwards. Now, a drill that I love to do to help train your elbows to go in nice and close by your waist is just a little tricep dip here. So take your weight back with you. See if you can keep the palms of your hands and your fingers connected to your mat, and then just tapping your elbows down and then coming up. And you can take some weight back into your legs here to help you. So you're shifting your weight back and forward. And this is a great way to begin training your elbows to go in nice and tight by your waist when we do get to our full Chaturanga Dandasana. All right. Next up, some shoulder retraction and protraction exercises. Really important that we take care of our shoulder health when we're doing a lot of Hatha and Vinyasa yoga, because if you do tend to dump weight forwards into your shoulders, you can end up injuring yourself through the front of the shoulders, and we don't want that. So these exercises will go a long way to help you avoid injury. I want you to drop your chest towards the floor, let your shoulder blades draw towards each other, and then press your chest away from the floor, your shoulder blades will draw apart. So dropping down and pressing up. Keep your arms straight. Keep the pointy bits of your elbows wrapping back towards your body and your elbow creases pointing forwards. Down and up, down and up. You want to do at least 10 of these, breathing as you go. All right, if you do get fatigued in your wrists, just shake it out. Do the wrist exercises video that we've got up here on YouTube as well. That's a good one. All right. Another way I love to teach and learn Chaturanga is with blocks. Now, if you don't have blocks, you can, of course, improvise with things from around the house. If you've got some sturdy books, you could try that. But yoga blocks are an ideal prop to have, especially if you're beginning in yoga. Spread your fingers out wide and try to get your middle fingers lining up with the center of the blocks, and the blocks will be up on their highest level. Now you want the blocks to just be shoulder distance apart. Come onto your all fours position, and we're going to hinge forwards into a plank position on our knees. So a nice long line from the top of your head down to your knees. Try to avoid sagging in the belly here. Keep your hips in line with your body. Wrap those elbows in close by your waist, and then start to lower yourself down. See if you can get your shoulders to rest on the blocks, and then maybe you can press back up again. We'll do a few of these. So down and up, down. Just take a lot of strength, and up. Last one here, down and up. Now, removing the blocks. Let's give this a go without the blocks. And as you're learning Chaturanga Dandasana, you'll want to do it on your knees as opposed to your toes. So dropping your knees is a perfect way to get started. Try to keep this long line from the top of your head down to your knees, but if you find it really challenging, you can lift your hips up a little bit. What we don't want to see is a sagging, so we don't want to see the shoulders retract and a big arch through the body. Instead, try to lower yourself down in one piece and then pressing back up. And really keeping your elbows in nice and close by your waist. Shake it out. All right, let's try the full Chaturanga Dandasana now. Hands underneath your shoulders, come up into high plank. As you hold here in plank, before you lower yourself down, can you shift your weight forward so that your shoulders come beyond your wrists? Wrap those elbows back, then start to lower yourself down. Now, if you can't get back up again, drop your knees, press back up. And if you're in a flow and in class and you're really struggling with this move, it can be quite repetitive. It can be really exhausting for your upper body. You can, of course, come to plank, drop your knees, lower yourself to your belly, and then continue with your upward facing dog or baby cobra. So in flow, it would look like this. And just finding that lowering down phase is going to help you strengthen your arms. And then eventually you might start to be able to try a couple holding the halfway. I hope you found these tips are really helpful, and please do let me know how these tips helped you in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my full yoga program on mytxo.com. Bye for now.